She once told me, I just need space. I felt trapped, and I remember smiling, even though it shattered me inside. Because when someone you love says they want freedom, you can't cage them, not if your love was ever real. Her name was Meher. She wasn't just the girl I loved, she was the reason I believed in love. Her laughter could light up any room, and her presence felt like home. But the thing about people who crave attention and excitement, home starts to feel like confinement. She said she wanted freedom. What she didn't realize is that sometimes freedom costs everything you once took for granted. At first, I thought it was just a phase. She wanted to go out more, spend time with friends, post pictures that looked nothing like the girl I used to know. The world called it living. I called it drifting away. I tried to understand, tried to be patient, but she started changing. Less we, more me, less love, more distance. Every time I'd ask if something was wrong, she'd sigh and say, "You're too serious. I just want to be free, to live without being questioned." I wasn't controlling her. I was just trying to hold on. But she mistook loyalty for limitation. So one day, I stopped trying. I opened my hand and let her go. She was surprised. She expected me to fight, to beg, to convince her to stay. But I didn't. I said, if freedom is what you want, take it. And she did. She left, confident, smiling, already planning her new life. While I stood there, silent, watching the woman I built my world around walk away as if I was just a chapter. She'd finished reading. At first, it was hell. The silence was loud. The bed felt empty. The laughter in my house vanished. Freedom, I realized, feels beautiful when it's yours. When it's someone else's, it feels like loss. But instead of chasing her, I chose to accept it. Because you can't hold on to someone who thinks they'll find more outside of what you've given them. So I focused on myself. I rebuilt my peace, day by day. I learned that losing her wasn't the end of my story. It was the start of remembering who I was before her. Months passed, and in that time, her freedom started showing its cracks. The same friends who hyped her up were busy with their own lives. The same people who clapped when she left me had stopped checking on her. And the new world she ran to, it wasn't as exciting as she thought. Because freedom without purpose isn't joy, it's emptiness. One night, she called. Her voice was soft. Hey, how have you been? I could hear the loneliness behind her words. The confidence she once carried had turned into quiet regret. She said, I thought I needed space, but I think I just needed peace. I miss what we had. I didn't gloat. I didn't mock her. I just said, you wanted freedom, Meher. I gave it to you. What you do with it now, that's on you. Silence. Then, softly, she said, freedom feels different when you have no one waiting for you at the end of the day. That's when I realized she didn't lose me. She lost us. The kind of love that doesn't come twice. Now, she watches from afar. She sees me smiling again, not with arrogance, but with peace. She sees that the man she left behind didn't break. He rebuilt, and that burns more than any revenge ever could. Because she left searching for excitement and found emptiness. She wanted independence, but ended up isolated. She wanted freedom. But I gave her loneliness. Love isn't a prison. But people who don't understand its worth often treat it like one. They confuse commitment with control, stability with boredom. And when they finally get the freedom they crave, they realize how heavy solitude can be. Now, when I see her, in pictures, in passing, in memories, I don't feel hate. Just a quiet truth. She left to find herself, and I stayed to build myself. She got freedom. I got peace, and somehow, I think I got the better deal. She once said, I don't want to be tied down. And now she's not got no love, no warmth, no hand to hold when life gets cold. Just freedom, the kind that echoes in empty rooms. I don't blame her. Some people have to lose everything before they realize what mattered. She wanted to live wild. I wanted to love deeply. We both got what we wanted. She got freedom. I got free from her. And in the end, we both learned love given to the wrong person will always feel like a cage. But to the right one, it feels like home. She wanted freedom. I gave her loneliness. And that's how she finally learned the difference.